you want to move your life forward in the most positive way using astrology? Then let's talk about the astrological patterns for September 2016. We have a lot to talk about for this month. We have 2 eclipses. The first one is a new moon eclipse in Virgo on September 1st. And then on the 16th, we have a full moon eclipse in Pisces. And with both of those powerful lunations, we have very dynamic planetary energy set up with it. So those 2 eclipses are asking us to complete a very powerful cycle that's been going on for all of 2016, and that is the Neptune square Saturn cycle. And that cycle has been causing some disillusionment for some people. It's been triggering some anxiety for others. It's been helping people to look at fear and worry and doubt. And if you have used it positively, you've started to move through some of that. You've started to find ways to connect spiritually in order to create more faith or trust. And along with this Saturn square Neptune cycle, many people have had huge psychic or intuitive openings. So it hasn't been a bad cycle, but it has been challenging. And it all comes to a peak in September with these 2 eclipses because it's very involved with that cycle. And it's going to help us move to the next level and hopefully help you to move forward taking the positives from that cycle. One of the positives from the Neptune square Saturn cycle will be to write the agenda for your life from a spiritual point of view. In other words, remembering you are a soul and you are on the earth plane to grow and evolve, and your special path is different from other people's. You may not choose to make millions of dollars, but guess what? That's fine for you. You might choose to make millions of dollars, and that's fine for you. But to compare yourself to the other person and then possibly to judge yourself isn't appropriate. And that is partly what we're going to break through in September on certain levels, at least for the spiritual people who are motivated to think that way. And this is made very potent in September because we have Mercury retrograde in Virgo until the 22nd. And as a matter of fact, for the first 9 days or so, Mercury will be working with Jupiter. And those 2 planets together can help you form new positive thinking and can help you come to some decisions. Please don't be afraid of this Mercury retrograde cycle. This is one of the most productive Mercury cycles that you can find because it's so happy in the sign Virgo. On the 9th of September, Jupiter is going to be entering the sign Libra. Remember, Jupiter stays in one sign for a year. So it's going to be ending the cycle in Virgo, and it's going to be moving into Libra, and it's going to zoom past the early degrees of Libra pretty quickly in the end of 2016. But the dynamic shift from Virgo to Libra is going to be palpable because while it's been in Virgo, we've been looking at how do we criticize ourselves? Where are we nitpicky with ourselves? It's been that detailed look and trying to expand in those areas so that you release worry, fear, doubt, criticism, and so forth. Now, as it moves into Libra, this is when we focus on harmony and peace and negotiations with others, and particularly with ourselves. And the spiritual peak of the month comes mid-month when we have that full moon in Pisces. And this is when it should all be coming together for you around loving and approving of your own unique path and the game that you decide to play. So to summarize the astrological patterns for September, please remember we have that dynamic new moon eclipse on the 1st. Set some new goals. Make some decisions. Remember, in the early part of the month, we're going to have Jupiter and Mercury working together, and that can be very expansive and powerful. On the 9th of September, we have Jupiter moving into Libra, and this opens up a very harmonious, almost an elegant energy, a negotiation energy, a diplomatic energy. And remember, on the 16th, we have the full moon eclipse in Pisces. It's very spiritual. It's very much psychic and creative and connecting with the divine. September is a powerful month. While Mercury is retrograde until the 22nd, please enjoy the insights and all of the information that can come to you with that super productive Mercury. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.